scores for the remaining night. At the moment, though, we're going to be going in with Ying 7, playing with Exceed. 6 eliminations, 716 damage. So let's find Ying and Exceed. So let's go. There he is, guys. Your last match top fragger on your screen. Let me get him on the map screen. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. Don't forget, this is the Unholy Thursday night Cash Scrims and Unholy sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway as well. Please hit the like. Please subscribe. When you hit that like, it does help us get out into that YouTube algorithm so people can see these teams, these players, these servers that are doing this all for you. And it also helps me as well. Alright guys, let's go. Tonight's second flight path. We're coming in from the Oasis all the way to the North Central and going down across the way between Monte Nuevo Power Grid down by Valle del Mar Minas de Valle and dumping off just to the east side of Minas del Sur. So some of those Partona teams, they do not have to worry too much about that flight path, but let's go. Exceed already off and they are headed over to La Gabarria, but I don't see anybody really headed their way. The YKG drop. Oh, I do see another team. I do see another team headed to La Gabarria. This is team 22, the Fearless 4. So how you were jumping with the last match top fragger, so we'll have to keep an eye on that, guys, as the rest of the teams do jump on out. So let's see what kind of fight we're gonna have up in La Gabarria. At the moment, I don't really see a lot of other teams. We do have a couple of teams going over the top of water treatment Hacienda del Patron area. It looks like we've got Insidious right over there with Team 16, which are Zero Patience. Picado, we've got 2 teams down here in Picado. So let's see who are over here. We've got Team 15 and Team 14. So we've got Luck Esports with the Nexus Alliance. Oh, and I also see a third team. So we have 3 teams right here in Picado. Let's go ahead and check on this because right when I got to it solo, able to get that. I think that was, what was that? It was, yeah, it was Nicole. Back up there, and our first zone does pop. We're going to the northwest. Look at that. We even have ruins all the way up in that first zone. That is crazy. We also have a couple of teams right on down here in Chumacera. We got Apple down here. Apple just getting that elimination for Team 18. Celsius Gaming, and we did lose Level Lazy though, so let's go. It does look like Apple's team is having some issues. Apple's team, Apple is down to 5 HP along with Icy, but Icy is pretty far away from the Thunder Beast, so let me do some side-by-sides. I thought I'd already clicked that, guys. Icy is in trouble. He is getting coverage over. Oh, so now it is just up to Apple up here in the Chumacera Abbey. So we'll have to see if Apple can get into that zone and away from all that chaos. We also have 2 teams over here. We've got the Abyss Veil right over here with the tiny warriors with big sticks. And look at this, Abyss Veil. We do have one up on this ridge that could have some nice sight lines, but we still have Audrey over here also in a fight with Thunder Beast. So Thunder Beast is coming up and in on the duo from Do You Know. So we'll keep an eye on that. But let's see what's happening over here. Ooh, let's see. We do have one knock for the Fearless 4. We got Saban. He has been Sabane. Let's see. Sabane. I'm not sure how to say your name. And How did you get knocked? Alright, Sandy, sir. What are you going to do? You are straight across from the last match top fragger. And we still have the chaos that's going down over way to the south of here, down by the Chumasera Abbey area. So we got Team 6 up on that ridge line, also keeping some sight lines. This Team 6 again is the Forsaken, and I forgot to fix the what is happening? Oh, and there they go. So let's go ahead and put that map up there. Let me open that up. We'll give you guys an idea of where we're going. As our zone is, we do have 3.5 minutes remaining of zone 1. So let's see. No scores yet for team. Hello everyone, and happy Thursday night, one day from the weekend, which means it is Thursday night, the Unholy Thursday night cash scrims. Welcome in everyone. We're with Unholy, and once again, shout out to Unholy for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. All you have to do is get Ghost into the chat and get your screenshot over to the Unholy Discord server and get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names. Shout out to Unholy, LEGOP, and the rest of them. Starry 6, Ghosty with his name on the net. Alright guys, let's get through these slots. In slot 3, Arctic Prime Guild. Slot 4, X Esports. In slot 5, we've got the Rest in Peace Department. Upgrade Havoc. What are you doing in slot 5? Slot 6 are the Golden Fire. Slot 7, Access. Slot 8, we've got Voltar. 9, we've got Thunder Beast. Hello, Hitman. Slot 10, Abyss Veil. Slot 11, Finial. Slot 12, Alpha 4 Legends. Slot 13, Upgrade, and we got another Upgrade Havoc down here. Look at that with the Trick. Hello, Trick. 14, Wolves Esports. Can we get some howls in that chat? Oh, woo, it's gonna be a hot night tonight. 15, The Forsaken. 16, Team Control. 17, Urza Esports. 18, Luck Esports. 19, Do You Know. Slot 20, Galactic Lords. 21, Death of Angel. 22, Velocity Extreme. Slot 23 are the 4W Talents. Alonam. 424 are the Chosen. There we go in my chat. Hello, everyone. So many in there. Hello. Let's see what's going on in the chat. We got Fragger Carnage. Hello, Carnage. Spidey, haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Spidey. LEGOPOP is in the chat. Look at all these names in here. Ooh, we got a Lucifer in the chat. Ooh, we got some fire. We got some Lucifer. And here we go. match number 1. Here we go into tonight's first of 4 matches. So let's see what's going to happen. You know, the Thursday night Unholy. The Unholy $40 cash scrims are the hottest cash scrims you will see on a Thursday night. Let's see, who do we want to go with? Let's go with Hitman. I don't know. You guys are never helping me out anymore, telling me who you want to jump with. You guys are getting lazy. Hitman. Where's Neon? Where is Neon? Alright, so let's go. Whew. Alright, guys, who is gonna win the first match? What do you guys think? Do you guys have any ideas on who's gonna be winning tonight? You gotta let me know. I gotta turn this up just a little bit because I can't even hear their footsteps. Let's try that. Alright, here we go. Let me get that map screen up there. We are coming in from just north of Lipovka, going across the top of Mansion, Rozhok, Watertown, Hospital, and out that California coastline all the way to the west, just to the south of South George area. So there it is, a lot of really good drops under this flight pass, so we should have some good fights going on. Knowing how things have been lately, we'll be going to Military Base Island. We get to watch all these teams try to make it down there. Alright guys, let me scroll on in on my map so that I can see what's happening. We got Death of Angel headed up towards that Bassmouth, Kameshki area. We do have 4W talents down here in, oh jeez. It's gonna be one of those nights, guys. Everything is glitching on me. So let's see. We got the Galactic Lords headed down to Miltapar. Let me get that off there. See if we can get a better. There it goes. And it does look like over towards the volcano. It's gonna be one of those nights. We got a couple of teams over here. We've got Access over here with Team 11 Finneal. We've already got the Golden Fire in a fight over here. What is going on with this? Arr, over here, we are at the school recall center. Finneal already has an elimination. The Golden Fire is in a fight. Let me see if I can figure out where the Golden Fire is. As you can see that every time I touch this, it turns black. So I have no idea where we're looking. This is interesting. Interesting glitch. Here's the Golden Fire. I give up, guys. I give up. Alright, so let's get over here onto the main screen. Find out what is happening over here. We are, I think, over here at Rozhok. So let's see what's going on. Yes, we are in a fight over here with 2 other teams. We do have not only the Golden Fire, we've got Voltar and Team 11 Finneal. Finneal over here. Let's see what's going on with Mafia. We did lose 2 of them already from Voltar. Oh, Mafia's in a rough position. So now you saw we do have that mainland over towards the west. We are going off to the water. We got water on the north, south, east, and west up there. So let's see what else is going on. We are right there already. This is the active fight at the moment. I'm sorry that I can't seem to do much with that map, guys. I don't know. Just a night of glitches. Spidey, always on top. Spidey, hello. Alright, so Rebel is the last one still standing for Voltar, so I don't think he's going to be able to get over to Mafia. Mafia was out there in the middle of all that. Let's see what's going on over here. with Finial. Finial also in this fight over here. It looks like Mark up on this edge. And the Golden Fire are in some issues over here. We do have, we have two of them knocked now. Let's check in on where Migsy's trying to push up and into this chaos as they are also getting pushed up and around. We do have other teams. Finial are coming right up and in onto the Golden Fire. Guys, I can't do anything about this map. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. It looks like we got another fight going on over here. Let's see what's happening with Purix Esports. And it looks like we're going to be able to get ZYRX picked back up. And it did look like one of them maybe from, let's go down here and find out, was that? Yes, it was. I did see Freds, but they are in that push, so we'll check in on Gamma, find out what Gamma is doing as they're pushing right up and in. I'll go ahead and do this side by side. Gamma! Oh, Gamma gets found, and I think that might be it for them. They did run into Purix Esports, and Purix did get, the trio did get the 4-piece, so let's go ahead and head on back. I don't know what to tell you guys about this map screen, so let's see, we just keep trying, just gotta keep trying. Oh, I don't know what to tell you guys, I just don't even know. We might have to go without the map. I'm not sure what to tell you. Alright, so Finial coming out of Rozhok with 6 eliminations. Let me get that off of there since it's just not going to cooperate tonight, guys. So I don't know what. I don't know. Hello, Mohammed. I see you in the chat. Alright, so let's see. What else is happening? We do have some chaos going on over here at the boatyard. Let's see what's happening over here in Watertown. And I don't know. It's very confusing to me what is happening with our screen. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. We're just going to have to deal with it. We're just going to have to say, I think that is over here. So let me go up over here. Abyss Vale Fragger. We'll go ahead and just try to keep as many fights on here as possible. So we'll see what Gutsy God. Look at the Gutsy God. We are over here with Rustin Peace Department and the Arctic Prime Guild APG. Ooh, Gutsy has all these sight lines. It looks like Wiz may be on his way over here. I'm not sure where Nady and Thule are. They are surrounded. You can see that in the upper right hand corner of the screen. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else is happening on down here. Ooh, we got a fight. Havoc just went down. Havoc, where are you? Let's get on over here, because I think this is Purix over here, and they are in a fight with Upgrade. We lost Havoc. Havoc, go no. Alright, so let's go ahead and check in on this map screen, find out. Nope, I can't do it that way, so we'll just go ahead and side by side it, see what's happening. As 666 is right on over here. Ooh, Thule just found Veer, so now let's see what's happening with the rest of them. It does looks like Gutsy was able to take a couple of those fights. Let's check in on what Thule is over here doing. And, ooh, Trick is able to get 3 eliminations. Look at that. You go, Trick. You go. Urza Vortex, my favorite mutant grape, is in a fight as well. So Trick, I think, was the one that took out the Purix Esports. I think they are no longer in here. I'm not sure where. Oh, the Wolves are not that far away from all this as well. So we're going to stay here with Trick for a minute because the Wolves are coming up from the east side. And he also has another team. No, the other team is on the other side. So we've got Team 22, Velocity Extreme, coming in to Trick. And the rest of them from Team 13, Upgrade. Alright, so let's see. Gutsy, God. Gutsy goes down. So let's see. Nighty over here has got some sight lines. Might be able to get Gutsy picked back up. But Gutsy is up there on the top. And now Trick is the last one still standing. Purix, or no, I think that was who took out the rest of them? Team 22, maybe Velocity, but here comes the Wolves coming right up and around onto Trick on the other side. So now let's see what Trick can do. Trick is tricky. It's tricky. Alright, so I think we're going to be able to get Gutsy picked back up. We do have, let's see what's going on over here. And Masticore is going to be able to get that res off. We did lose Veer, but the rest of them are back up for the Arctic Prime Guild. So now, let's see what else is happening. We still have this fight, the active fight that's going on. Let me check in on what Nighty is doing. It looks like Nighty and Gutsy both in this push right up and in onto APG. So now, let's see what's happening over here. Let me go ahead and put that map up. Maybe you guys can check in on the map. I'm afraid to touch it because, as you've seen already, it's not. Oh, what a nab by Gutsy! Right up and over onto Lee. So now there's only one remaining. It is Master Core Derek. So let's go. Nope. What is this? What is this, PUBG? Alright, so let's try that again. Sorry guys, I'm trying. I'll be trying. Let's go ahead and put that map screen up there. I'm not gonna touch it. Maybe you guys can at least have some idea where your teams are before it breaks out on us. Nighty! Oh, Nighty was able to get on out of there, so now we do have Gutsy right here. Gutsy is trying to hold him off as they're coming up and around, but he's got to get Nighty picked back up. And here he comes up and around. Nighty, Ghosty does have the S12 trying to hold him off from coming right up and in around that corner. Gutsy, what you gonna do, Gutsy? Let me get this back up over here since we went dark again. Oh, there we go. So now Gutsy's still trying to get those shots, trying to get Nighty picked back up, and we do have Thule on that outside. Oh, Gutsy! No, so now I can't click on Thule. Thule's also trying to come right up and in. Oh! And there is a squad wipe. A squad wipe from Masticore. So there it is, guys. The first squad wipe of tonight. So now our zone is closing. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off for a second because I'm getting annoyed. And oh, word. So now let's see. PUBG does not want us to know where we're going, but we are centering them around Pochinki. So let's see what's going on over here with the Galactic Lords. Team 20. Let's see what's happening as they're pulling right up and in. I think that's brutal. We are at the hilltop over by Potato, and we do have a team up on Potato. Do you know? Do you know me? Do you know me has also 4 eliminations. Did we miss another squad wipe? I think we might have, and so now our zone's getting ready to pop, and we'll have to figure out where it is. I'll go ahead and turn that off, and there it is. We're still going to Pochinki and the south of Pochinki. So let's go. Ghost. So do you know me was able to get 4 eliminations over here. So now let's see what else is going on. I think this is the active fight at the moment. They do have some crazy, oh hello my favorite mutant grapes. So we do have Urza Esports up on Potato Hill getting ready. It looks like they're pushing down and into that West Farm area where we just were with Do You Know Me. So now let's see, let's scroll on in, find out what's happening. So I do think that Do You Know Me is getting ready to get pushed up on by the Galactic Lords. You can see that the Galactic Lords are all out and around. And we know that we got Urza Esports also coming in. So Urza Esports most likely also coming in for this third party. Let me go ahead and try to scroll on in and hope for the best, guys. We'll hope for the best. There it is. Retired. Oh, so now Do You Know Me over here with the 4 eliminations. Also with some nades. The Galactic Lords look like they're down to about 1, maybe two of them. But here comes Urza Esports. We knew this third party was coming up and around. We already knew all this because we were right there on Urza Esports just a second ago. Let's see what's going on. The mutant grape looking for some peanut butter. Alright, so now let's see. Carito also on the team, gonna be able to get Urza, our Vortex, picked back up, but we do have Do You Know Me up here with already 4 eliminations, meaning he is ready for this fight. So now let's go ahead and see. We do have Team 11 Finial also coming up and around towards that western edge. And I wish I could show you. I'm trying to get it on the screen. Abyss Vale coming right up and around, getting ready to take over the coastline over here. The nice thing about the coastline, there's nobody coming in at your back, and you can see for miles across this wide open. This is a nice place to hold. So now let's go. Let us see what else is happening. Let's check in over on Finial, find out what is happening. They're coming in over here to this third party with 7 eliminations already. Let me get that up there and go ahead and put that back up. Maybe you can find your team. I'll go ahead and put the map screen up until we can no longer see the strobe light. Thank you, PUBG. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's see what else is happening. Hello, Nighty OP. Nighty OP. Alright, our zone getting ready to pop again. I'll try to get that, and we're going to Pachinki, the southern point of Pachinki, and up on those hills just to the west of Potato Hill. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening on our screen. So we do have 9 teams still in this. We've got a lot of teams that need to come on in. We got Abyss Vale coming in from that south. We got Alpha 4 Legend there already right over here. Let's see what they can see from their position. Hello, Player 5. Burnt Penguin, are you out there? And let's see, Crusher, OP. And what else is going on? We do have the Wolves still up there, and it looks like Baton maybe trying to gatekeep that Team 16, Team Control. Team Control is right down below them. I see Pew and Nyx down in there. Pew may be out in the open. Let's see what's going on. Pew in the stinky buggy. Take that thing for a wash. Pew pew. Alright, so now let's see what Batona's watching over here. and see, keep an eye on that. And let me see if I can zoom on in. I know that we're going to have some more strobe action, but hopefully you guys can figure out where your teams are, what's going on. And hello, Crusher, OP Boss. Hello, all you guys. Hello, welcome in to the strobe night. This is strobe action. Here we go. Let's try that again. Nothing I can do about it. Alright, so Alpha 4 Legend now in a fight. Let's get on over to Alpha 4 Legend, find out what's happening with them. And player 1 does have some sight lines. He just got that elimination, but player 5 also getting those getting those sight lines up onto Team 10. Abyss Veil. So PUBG, you're giving me a headache. Alright, so here comes the wolves, the pack of wolves. They're coming up and around. LMN Tricks up to 4 eliminations. We also have Slonic up to 3 eliminations. We still have, they are coming right up and in onto player 5, right where we just were. Player 5 on fire. Oh, Slonic with some toasted. Player 5 on the end of that marshmallow. Alright, we also have some fights up at the top of the hill. So player 1 trying to get, player 1 just trying to get out of there. And here comes the wolves. But we do have Abyss Veil trying to get those shots up onto that third party as the wolves are coming up and around. And the wolves mean business. Oh, they're getting shot from Tricks. YKG Trick up in the Witcher Tower. Look at you, Trick, just watching it all go down. You are in center zone, and Team 17. Team 17 getting pushed up on by the wolves. The mutant grape. Oh, the mutant grape is getting into that. Oh, who got you out of that obsession? So Carito is the last one still standing. And here comes Obsession with the seat swap. That crazy sweet seat swap that we just saw over onto Vortex. Carito trying to get those shots, trying to get the car spray. And LMN Tricks from the top of that L. And let's see if we can get this on in here. I don't think we're in close enough to really be able to get the sky view of what's happening. So let me see what we can see from the top, because this black screen's not helping any of us, is it? Alright, let's see what's happening. So here is your zone. We got all the wolves coming down and from the Lighthouse Ridgeline. We've got Finial coming in from the trenches of Pachinki. Abyss Veil, Fragger down in the ditches. Team Control got into Pachinki, but now they're going to have to move on down a little bit into Do You Know? And I see some Tsunami right on over there. Let's go ahead and scroll on up a little bit. And we are on Fragger getting ready. Slonic out there just getting some information. Ooh, they came right on down and in. That was Team 11 Finial on that car crash. And we still have Tricks up in that Witcher Tower. And we do have the fight that's going on over here in Pachinki. So now let's see what's happening over here in Pachinki as they're coming right up and in. We do have the duo from Team Control pushing up and in onto Do You Know. I see that one of them from Do You Know has been knocked. So now let's see if we can get some of this in here. And let's go. I do need to make another screen at some point, guys. Some point I will, but for now, this is what we got to work with, so let's go. Let's see what's happening. We got Pew and Nix out here in the blue, so now it's just up to Pew. Pew coming right up and in, trying to get those knocks over here. So now there goes Pew for Team Control. So we're down to the top 3 teams, guys. We do have Team 11 Finial, Team 13 Upgrade, and Team 14 the Wolves. So now let's see what else is happening. As we go up and around, we still have the Wolves over here across the way. The Wolves are trying to come into the wide open. Look at all the smokes that they've got coming down and in. But we also have a Trick up in that Witcher Tower. So now let's see what's going on over here. Let me check in on Mark. Mark trying to get those shots across the way onto Baton straight across, and he does fine. He connects with Baton over here. Sloanik back up onto his feet, but Baton does need to get picked back up, and look at that. Trix is still over there. Trick in the Witcher Tower. He has been forgotten for the most part. He's up to 6 eliminations. Sloanik getting taken out. And so now it is up to Obsession to hold off the push over here by Finial. Finial still trying to come on in, but there are 2 of them knocked over here in the Wolves, and so Obsession trying to hold them off as, ooh, now Finial starting to fall apart, trying to push right up and in onto the Wolves, and it is just down to the Wolves versus Finials. At some point, we did lose Trick playing for upgrades, so now here we go. Double at coming on in, or is that do? I'm never sure, but it looks like double at to me. Alright, so let's see. Obsession is up to 6 eliminations. We still have Sloanik knocked. It is a 2v2 if we can get Sloanik picked back up, but I don't think we're going to be able to. There goes Sloanik, taken out by Apollo GZ. So now it is a 1v2. It is Obsession over on the right side of your screen versus the duo from Finial. Finial trying to come right up and in, both of them just creeping right on in. We've got ZZ66 doing the distraction as double act. And Obsession finds him, so now it is just over here. It is Obsession versus ZZ6, and ZZ6 with the nade right over onto Obsession. Obsession's able to miss a nade, but Obsession is down to about 5 HP. Both of them down to 5 HP, and there it is, the 1v1 with the Wolves coming in first. The Wolves taking first with 21 eliminations, 10 placements. There is the very first 31 bomb for tonight. 1 match, 31 points. GG's. Coming in second, Finial with 10 eliminations, and Upgrade coming in third with 6 eliminations. Tricks with 6 of those eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out, the Wolves Obsession. 8 elimination, 1,210 damage. So when we come right back, we may have some scores. They may wait until match 2 to come in with those scores. Don't forget the Wolves coming in with 31 total points for this first match. And we will be jumping with the Wolves when we head into match 2. Don't forget to get Ghost with some fire into that chat and get your screenshot over to the Unholy Discord. I will be right back. The Fearless 4, Team 22, but let's see what's happening with Ying. Let's see what we did lose Wales Kitty, and I think Ying, and that might have been from all the way up at the top of the ridgeline when Team 6 was over coming in. So let me see, where did Team 6 leave? Yeah, they already left. Nova Jr. in that fight with Abyss Veil. Let's see if we can find where Nova Jr. and Abyss Veil. Let's check on down in Bigado, because I think that's maybe where they were. Let's see what's happening with Wingardium Leviosa. Furiosa. Let's see what's going on over here with the Golden Eagles. NA, we got Example trying to keep an eye right on down on top. The Team 15, we got Team 15 over here. We got 13, 14, and 15 in Picado. When do you guys ever see that happening? So let's go back. Let's get on over to some other fights that are going down. Alpha 4 Legend, the Academy team, once again in another fight. Let's see if we can figure out where they are. I did lose them, guys. I'm sorry about that, but we will try to figure out. Looks like Team 6 may be coming up and over. They came away from La Cabrera after trying to get some of that third party, and Wolf coming over right up. Ooh, Team 6 coming right up and in onto the rest of Beast Department. Wolf is down to about 5 HP, but so is Gamma. Gamma on the other side, 4-4 Forsaken. Wolf is going to get that first aid off as he is coming up, looking for Gamma. Gamma in the barn. Ooh, did you see him? Wolf trying to figure out where he is now. So we still have all this chaos that's going on down here in Pachinki as well. Wolf is still hunting Gamma, and Wiz is able to find Gamma. So I don't think Gamma's going to be able to make it on out for Luck Esports. So let's see what's going on. We do have Team 13 right across from Team 14. I no longer see Team 13 in this, though. I think 13 has been removed. We've got a lot of fight. Oh, so now we are down to just the Huz. I love the Huz. So let's keep an eye on him, see what's going on with that. And let's get on over. Team 14, Luck Esports down to a solo against Nexus Alliance. And I think Nexus Alliance is a trio at the moment. So rest in peace, Department. They are still getting surrounded over here on the right side, or left side of your stream, by Team 6, which are the Forsaken. We've got Ishmael right on over here, along with Chaps. Hello, Chaps MVP. Hello. What you doing? Do you got a headache? Did that hurt? You seeing how pointy your spikes are? Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is going on. I like it when I catch them watching the stream. Don't forget to hit the like for these players, guys. They are doing all of this for you, and I love the Huz. Still in it over here in Picado. I'm gonna go ahead and put that map screen back up there so you guys can see what's happening. There you go. And let me go ahead and scroll on in. We still have a team all the way down. Fred's, what you doing? Are you AFK? Let me check you out. Yeah, Fred's for Team 6, the Forsaken. They're having some issues, that's for sure. Alright. Fred forsake them. Forsook them. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll that on in. Let me get that on nice and centered. There you go. You can see that we still have a sea coming in from the Lagabaria area, except for the uneven terrain on those mountains that they've got to come across. They don't have far to go, and we do have two teams that are getting ready to meet in the middle. We got Voltari with Insidious over in San Martin area. Picado, they are moving out and around. It looks like Haas is going to be doing just fine. So let's get on over to Team 16 and find out what is happening with the Zero Patience. Zero Patience. They are getting surrounded by the Rust and Peace Department. No, that's Team 12, Death of Angel. So let's check in on Felix. See what Felix is keeping an eye on across the way. And, ooh, Untamed. Untamed is over here. Let's see what's going on with Untamed. And there we go. See what kind of sightline he's got across the way. So on at the other side, let me see what's happening with the Rust and Peace Department as the 7 deadly sins are coming right up and in. Wolf, he does know that the 7 deadly sins are right on down below. Gutsy, what you doing, Gutsy? Big fan, big fan. And Wolf taking those shots from above, from Mount Kilimanjaro, trying to get the shots down into the Mount Oh, somebody, Wiz is able to get that knocked down in the Mount Kilimanjaro compound. And Camina just barely getting over that ridgeline in time in the bunny wobble van. So there you go. And hello everyone and welcome back. It looks like we're going to be starting a little early. They keep pushing start and then all these players start coming in. But are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first with that 31 bomb is the Wolves Esports. Finial coming in second with 16. Upgrade Easy coming in with 11. Tricks with 6 of those eliminations, but this time we're going to be jumping with the Wolves Obsession. I am obsessed. 8 eliminations, 1,210 damage. Let me go ahead and put that back up there really quick for you, since they've got some more people in slot 1. They're going to sit there until the rest of their team comes on in, because that's how they do stuff around here, guys. That's how it's done. Alright, and now we have them in slot 2. Ghosty just wanting to hit go. And it looks like I lost the link to my updated sub list, so I don't know how many subs I have tonight. If any of you are new, thank you for coming in and supporting me, these players, these teams, and the Unholy Discord server. We all truly appreciate you. Please hit that like if you would think about it. Alright, so we're headed into match 2 of the Unholy Discord, or Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. And jumping with the Wolves Obsession. Alright, let me find the Wolves down here. There is Obsession on that one. And let me find them over here on this one. There is Obsession. with 8 eliminations, over 1,200 damage in that very first Erangel match. They were coming in hard and strong with 31 total points. It's insane. Insane. Hello, Beast. Guys, make sure you get your screenshots over into the Unholy Discord server so we can get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names. I want to see you guys on that list. I want to see you guys win some UC. I appreciate each and every one of you. Alright, let's go. We are coming in from the Western Wasteland Wall, going across the top of Ladrilla, Chumacera, Los Leon, and out Puerto Paricio. At least we know where all the shops are. If you ever wondered where the shops are, I got a really clean shop list for you. Hello, 7 but 11. I am such a big fan of you, 7 but 11. Big fan, big fan, big fan. Let me go ahead and scroll on in and find out who's in this cluster. We've got the Wolves with PureX Esports and the Galactic Lords. I give up. Let's just get over here with Obsession as he is watching them all come on down into Monte Nuevo with 3 teams over here. So as soon as we get that first, we have not even finished halfway through the flight path. Look at that. So now when we get through the flight path, get our very first zone, I will try to get some side-by-side action. This is a very southern flight path, so a lot of these teams are going to land on each other, trying to get some of these cars, trying to get some of the early weapons so that they can go to their spots. And we do have that PureX right across. Rex. Alright. That was terrible. I can't roll my R's, guys. If I can roll my R's. Oh, we got the JS9 going on. Look at Obsession. Obsession coming on down and in. Look at that. He's already got. Oh, we lost Elementrix and Baton. Baton already out of this. So now we are down to just a duo 4. The Wolves in our very first zone is all the way over to the east. We've got the Impala Islands in here as well. And we've got a cluster over here in Chumacera. We've got, let's see, Voltar, Team 8 right over here. With Team 22, the Velocity Extreme. We had clusters everywhere. We knew we would have them because of the slower flight path. Over in, we got Team 18. Let me get this up here, guys, because I know you can't see. It's all messed up tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Team 18. Luck Esports right over here with Alpha 4 Legend and Urza down here in the Puerto Paricio area. So now let's get on over to some of these players for Alpha 4 Legend. We'll do some side by side since the map screen is not very helpful tonight. We got 4 W talents in effect. We got I7 in here as well. We got all sorts of players in here. Obsession still in this, so we'll stick with him for a little bit more because we do have 3 teams over here. And the Wolves dominating that very first Erangel match down to just a duo now. So now let's see what's happening. Let's see. Does look like we've got... Looks like we got Luck Esports surrounded by Alpha 4 Legend. Ooh, player 4 jumping up and in. Gutsy God with the rest in peace department getting a shot over onto the 4W talents. And look at that. There is. Oh, there he goes. That was for Luck Esports. Wingardium Furiosa, the last one still standing over here. It looks like Neto is up on that ridge line, not too far away from player 5, but they are way too far away to help Furiosa down here in Porto Parisio. Let me see if I can get this map to stay up here for you for just a second so you can maybe figure out what's happening. It is strobe night, courtesy of PUBG Mobile. There it is. We are raving it. They got that. Make sure you get your strobe on. Alright, so Obsession still getting some of these eliminations over here. Does get eliminations, but he's getting pulled up on. It does sound like they are really close. I can't see him on the upper right hand corner. So now let's see. Oh, they're right upstairs. He turned around to show us that. That is Team 20, the Galactic Lords, right above them. But the Pure X Esports are up on the top of the Oil Tinker Hills of Monte Nuevo. So they are trying to get those sight lines right down and in. Let's see if we can find something that's going on in an active fight. We've got several teams right over here in that Leones area. 4WT right over here with the Rest in Peace Department. Let's see, Gutsy up to 2 Oh, Gutsy, I'm sorry. Gutsy, God, no. So there goes the Wolves Obsession. Are we out of Wolves now? I think we may be out of Wolves. The Wolves with 31 total points at first match. Maybe the first one going out in Miramar. We still have 21 teams in this, but I no longer see any more Wolves in here. So let's get on back over here. Find out what's happening. The Galactic Lords up to 4 eliminations, but just down to a duo. They do have to move on out because they are out of the zone. Oh, let's see what's happening over here. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, that's what we've got over in that other one, the 4W Talents with the Rest in Peace Department. Thule over here up to 2 eliminations, and him has been knocked. So now let's see what's going on over here with Do You Know? No. They are over here with the Golden Fire Team Control. Let's get on over to Nyx. Find out what's going on. Nyx is a solo. Yeah, we've lost you, Shen. We've lost Baby Falcon and the Pew Pew. So now it looks like Nick's getting ready to throw some nades up and over onto Team 6, the Golden Fire. Oh, he sees exactly where he is. Oh, that nade cooked just a second too long. Nyx is getting shot at as he's trying to push right up and in. Oh, and the Golden Fire with the JS9, the new Rondo gun that has been released onto all maps. So look at this. We got people up on all the construction sites. So I think that was that Tsunami? I think Tsunami was taking those shots across the street, trying to get those sprays right on down and in there. It does look like Simp up to 2 eliminations, trying to get closer to the office building. So let me see what else is happening over here. And we're still moving over to that Impala area, guys. We still have the islands in this zone. I'll put this map up there. Maybe we can keep it up there for just a second before the strobe action, courtesy of PUBG Mobile, begins to start again. So now, let's see, what else can I show you? We do have Do You Know pushing right up and in, but we've got 3 teams over here. We have Abyss Veil over here. We've got the Golden Fire and Do You Know. Ooh, We got some loud shots. Let's see what's going on with Abyss Vale. It looks like they may be moving on out, all 4 of them from Abyss Vale. They do hear the fight that's going on right up above them. Let's check in on the Migsy. Oh, Migs. Migs does have some nice sight lines right on down. What a nade! What a nade by Migsy right on down onto Team 19. Do you know Augie? Looks like they're pushing right up and around. I think Migsy is thinking about it, but he is getting covered by spray. So I'm not sure. We still have Abyss Vale coming right up along the edge. They did not leave. They are still right on that ridge line, still trying to come on in. Migsy making sure that he is not peeking those windows too long. And Death the Angel in a fight with Carnage. Carnage, get up, Carnage. Get on that list. Get on your feet. We want you to stay in here because we still have 18 teams, 48 players, and I want you to be one of those. Alright, let's go. And let's see what else is happening. I'll go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. It was being so polite until I did that. But I needed to get it a little better. There you go. There you go. And let me put that up there while you can still see what is happening on the map. Ooh, Migsy watching as Simcoe's running down that edge. And so now we are down to just a duo for the Golden Fire. It is Migsy and Ritzy. Ritzy right on over here. We'll go ahead and get that off of there for you guys. There you go. And there goes ZNJFKJ. What a name. What a name. Alright, let's see. Do we have any more active fights that we can put on side by side? It looks like Upgrade is getting into a fight over here. Let's get some side by side going on. Upgrade 6666666. And we're down to just a trio that looks like they came in as a trio. Havoc is over here getting those shots. Havoc in the leopard print suit. I like it, Havoc. That Sharp Dress song, Sharp Dress Man song playing in the background. I don't remember how it goes, but there it is. Let's see. Axe, hello, how are you? Alright, so let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, he can see him. He's got so many great eyes over onto Do You Know. Whoa! Migsy! Woo! The laser spray over onto Do You Know. What? Looks like Migsy's getting ready to push up and in. This duo is pushing right on in, but they still have Abyss Vale right behind them. Abyss Vale gets Migsy down to about 2 HP as he's on the push. They've got 2 of them knocked for Do You Know, plus they've got Team 10 coming in behind them. And ooh, Migsy, watch those windows, watch those doors. Alright. Looks like we got laser shots right on down onto Migsy as well. Havoc not having much luck in that Golden Murano. That Golden Murano coming in smoking. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can put some Havoc's having some issues with the ballerina car coming in, and it's still not working very well. I'll try again in a minute, guys. Try to give you some idea where the screen is coming in. And it does look like the Golden Fire was not able to push up onto the 2 knocks that Migsy had because they are getting so covered by Abyss Vale. And we do have Upgrade coming on in smoking mobiles. Havoc not giving up on that Golden Murano, even though It's got about 25% health left. So Alpha 4 Legend also in a fight. Let's see if we can find Alpha 4 Legend. I haven't seen Burnt Penguin in the chat yet, but I'm sure he is out there somewhere. Let's see, Alpha 4 Legend right on over here. Let's see what's happening with them. We'll put them on the side by side since our map is the strobe light special. Alright, we're going over all the way to the Impala area. So the Impala area is still in the zone. No, it is not. But Alpha 4 Legend, where they are in Impala, is in zone. So there it is. Alright, so let's go. Let me see what else I can find on this map. I'm going to go ahead and scroll on in a little bit because the Golden Fire does need to come on in Voltar. Coming right up and in right behind. We got Mafia coming in behind Abyss Veil. Abyss Veil has been sitting there for a while, keeping the eye across the way onto that third part as the third party on the fight between the Golden Fire and Do You Know? Do you know? I feel like that's a song. Do you know? Do you know me? I don't know. I have no idea. I never know. Alright, so it does look like they're coming right up and in. Mafia! Ooh, Ghosty! Ghosty getting fine. I found coming right up and in. So now let's see what's going on with Jot. Jot, I see you in the chat as well. And there's also Jod in my chat. Hello, Jod. Good luck tonight, guys. All these ghosties up in there. Make sure you get over to the Discord server. Get your screenshot in the Discord server. If there's no screenshot, they won't put your name on the wheel of names. That's the most important part. Besides just being here and hanging out, watching these sweats do what they do best. Alright, so the rest of this map, it looks like everybody is pretty much separated out. So I'm just going to head on over to the Alpha 4 Legend because I assume eventually I'll be seeing Burnt Penguin in the chat asking me where the map is. And our map, it doesn't look like we've got very many players in the zone. As you can see with the strobe effect going on, we can see very clearly where the zone is and where the players are. It's just too bad that we can't actually see the map. So we are going just between Minas Generalis and La Patita. Ooh, look at that. It's going to stay up there for just a second. I'll go ahead and leave it until the strobe effect starts to go again. And who is that? It is 4WT over there. This is Quintuple at 0, 0, 0, 0, and he's getting pushed right up and in on now as here they come. Oh, he's on fire! The fire from Alpha 4 Legend Player 5, the Player 4 with 4 eliminations over here from the Alpha 4 Legend team. Straight across from the Forsaken, right across the way. Let me check in on you, Gamma Boo, taking those shots across onto Alpha 4 Legend, watching that push as Alpha 4 Legend came right up and in. So now let's go. Gamma on fire. Look at that outfit. Alright, Gamma also realizes that he's got Team 8 Voltar up on that ridgeline as well as Death of Angel over here in the parting of the Red Sea. Look at this, trying to get those eyes over onto Gamma. And, oh, we got some chaos going across over on that eastern edge as we got team 3. Let's check in on the last match. This guy right here with his squad wipe. And Shanks. Shanks does get that knockover onto him just as he gets knocked from across the way. So Leo, what are you gonna do? Trying to come on through all these dips. You gotta use those dips coming into the parting of the Red Sea. We do have Mike over here. Look at that spray! That spray by these teams, just so hot. Alright guys, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. Time for some more strobe light specials. So now let's go ahead and put that map screen up there. Let me see if I can get that in there for you so you can see where your teams are. We still have 9 teams in this, and they're all trying to get into the zone from the southern side. You can see that north side completely empty, though we do have one player from APG coming in from the very far north. Mike smoking it up to try to pick up the ZZ6. And let's see. Ooh, look at this. Do you know sprays? Up to 6 eliminations. So now I'll go ahead and leave that alone. I won't touch it. Like the stream. Thank you, LGOPOP. Alright, what else is happening? Let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit, find out what is happening. As here comes Havoc! Havoc in the leopard print! Havoc, no, whoa, I'll go Mr. MVP in the leopard skin. Alright, let's go. They just pushed right up and in. Havoc is up to 2 eliminations. But we still have Voltar right on over here. And we've got the Forsaken over here as well. So let me go ahead and try to get that off of there. That strobe light special still just making everything as special as possible. Ooh, Voltar right up on that edge. We got the Jot trying to get those shots, and now he's gonna come right up onto the shack. Do you know that he's in the shack? Havoc coming up and around. Havoc getting the nade shack, baby. Alright, and look at that. The zone pulls right up and around Havoc. So Havoc does make that push into the right spot. But if you look at the map, you can see that upgrade is taking over the north, the west, and pretty close to the center of zone. The rest of the 5 teams remaining all coming in from the southeast side. So Havoc still on the way up and around, trying to get those height, those bird angles from the nest. And oh, Gamma, Havoc was trying to find your helmet. So now let me see if I can scroll on in and let's get some of that. Try to get you as much of it as I can. And look at that spray. Look at that spray by the leopard print, man. Alright, let me get on over to Alpha 4 Legends. See what we can see over here at the parting of the Red Sea. We've got Alpha 4 Legend. We got the street. They do have to come across the street. And who is watching the street on over here? Looks like the street might be okay, but we do have 666 right on over here, keeping an eye across the way as well. So let's go ahead and put some 666 on here and find out what is happening over here with player 4. Player 4 trying to come on in, down to about 20 HP, and Fear is able to find him, and there goes Alpha 4 Legend. So now we are down to the Forsaken. Gamma going down, so now it's just up to Chips, and that is it. Up Upgrade coming in first. The trio with 9 eliminations coming in second. The Forsaken with 5 eliminations. And Alpha 4 Legends coming in third with 9 eliminations as well. Player 4 with 5 of those eliminations. Burnt Penguin, player 4, hot tonight. Here you go. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out. Do you know? Sprays. 6 eliminations, 725 damage. We'll be jumping with Do You Know when we come right back. We'll be headed into match number 3. Rondo, the leaderboard shuffle. What is the Wolves gonna do? They came in with 31 points at first match and were the first team out in Miramar. What are they going to do in Rondo, guys? What are they going to do? I can't wait to see these scores. If anybody got close, caught up, maybe even passed them, don't forget to get your screenshot of Ghosty into the chat. Get your screenshot over to the Unholy Discord server. I have the server link pinned at the top. And go to the green giveaway. You do have to have codes or roles to get in there, but I've got that written up there, so make sure you're in there. I will be right back. We are still alright. So LG, first place, wrong tag, sorry. First place, wrong tag, sorry. So I'll check it out. She sent me the scores, but I'm not sure what she means by first place, wrong tags, so I'm not sure. I don't know. Alpha 4 Legend Academy. So Camina with those angles up onto the rest in peace department. Looks like they're gonna go ahead and rotate on down and through. We got another fight right on down here. Let's see what's happening with Nova Jr. and the Tiny Puppets as Team 18 Celsius Gaming are coming right up and around. No, this is not. This is Team 19, guys. This is Alpha 4 Legend. Alpha 4 Legend, the Academy team are coming up and in onto the Tiny Puppets. Let's see what else is happening. Got a lot of chaos coming on over here. Not so sure about the route that Team 10 Exceed coming up and through right along the way, right behind the other side. So we got different angles of the same fight at the moment. Ooh! Oh, he lost sight of them as they popped on up, but now we're down to just a duo 999, down to about 5 HP. And we do have Nahim. Nahim. Is he him or is he Nahim? So the Tiny Puppets, I think, may be able to get their feet back up underneath them. We got Shanky. Shanky coming up and around, spraying into the dust and smoke. Let's see what's happening over here with Exceed on that. Look at that bike. Alright. Man, let's see what's happening as we're coming right up and in onto this is Alpha 4 Legend. Woo! Hopped right up and in. Look at that spin, that flick right behind him. But then he goes down. So again, we're down to just him. So now, let's go. Let's see what else is happening on our map, because we are now headed over to Monte Nuevo Power Grid area. So there you go. I don't even think I have to put that map screen back up there. We are down in that. I see that, LGOP. Alright, so we're down into that area so that we can we can just kind of, woo, not him. He is him. He's up to 2 eliminations and about four revives at this moment. So now let's go ahead, and now that we have a chance, we'll go ahead and put that map up there, give you a good idea of where the teams are. We do have Alpha 4 Legend, the Academy team, up to 5 eliminations, so they do have to come on in, and they will be headed straight on into the Nexus Alliance. And now, Nexus Alliance, they have been listening to the fights right up and above them, so they know that there's some teams coming down and through that are pretty brutalized. So they're going to be watching for that coming up and over the top of those hills. Let's see what else is going on. We do have the Fearless 4 that are coming up and in and along this way. So let's see what Sandy Sir can do on this very far western edge. That western edge, if you can see over right here what I'm talking about. We've got the Rest in Peace department coming in on top of all of this chaos as well. The Rest in Peace department up to 2 eliminations. We also have Neil, but Mark is a solo now. So now we also have the death of Angels. We got, what is that? Sixer? I have no idea what this name is for Team 12. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. But let me check in on how luxury. Trying to get some of those distractions. Is Sandy Sir also on the other side? So let's get off of Team 20 and let's go over to Wiz coming up on the other side. So you can see that we've got 3 or 4 teams sandwiched between the Rest in Peace department on the left hand side of your screen and Team 22, the Fearless 4, on the right side. Rest in Peace coming down off of Mount Kilimanjaro and right up and into this chaos on the western edge of the zone. And our zone does pop again. Let's go ahead and put this map screen back up there. Sandy Sir getting ready to pop that nade right up and over. Let's see if Sandy Sir can get that nade to land on anyone. There we go. And let's see what else is happening. I think this is the main fight that I can see at the moment. I do see I Love Huz is getting surrounded by the Thunder Beast. So let's get on over towards that Thunder Beast area. We are getting closer and closer to pulling in on top of each other. We got Team 15 across the way, Nexus Alliance. But I Love Huz is right underneath Finial all the way over here in these ridge lines. So the ridge lines are really good to be able to just get yourself in there and just keep your head down if that's how you want to play it. So let me go ahead and put that map screen back up there. I'll try to find another little spot where we're going to have some fights. I do see Mark over here. Mark is being covered by Sandy Sir. And we also have this guy over here. I don't know what his name is. I'm going to say Sixer. But Mark knows that he's in trouble and also knows that there's somebody right over here next to him as well. So Mark is having some issues trying to get out of this. And Mark is getting shot. You can see that he is completely surrounded by... Oh, here comes the push. So now let's go ahead and give Mark the full screen as here comes Team 22, the Fearless 4. Mark trying to get on out of that. Here comes the mollies. Here comes the nades. And oh, came right up behind him. And look at this. This guy right here. I have no idea what to say. S1999 and he may be able to survive it as the rest of the teams just drive on past him. Look at that. Team 22 does not know that he is in there. So Let's go ahead and put this map screen back up there, give you guys an idea where we're at. And we're going to the lumps and bumps between Monte Nuevo and the power grid, and we move over towards the power grid area. So now let's see what's going on. Where is luxury? Hello everyone, and welcome back to match number 3. We are headed into Rondo, the leaderboard shuffle match of tonight's Unholy Thursday night cash scrims. Are you guys ready to see these scores? Coming in first, Wolves with 33, just 3 points ahead of Upgrade. Upgrade shooting up that leaderboard to number 2 with 30. Finial at 18. Alpha for Legends, Death of Angels, and Do You Know, all right there. 18, 17, 17, 16. And we are headed into the leaderboard shuffle match. So anything can happen. You saw that first match where we had 31 total points in one match. So imagine any one of these teams dropping a 20 bomb. Whew, there they go. So let's see what's going to happen. We are on hard start, guys. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We do have YEKZZZZ, which I have no idea who that is. Where are you headed? Rest in Peace Department missing one, and we're missing a duo for Velocity Extreme. Unuxify, is this your team? Is it y'all team? It's y'all team. Do what you want to do. Carnage, hello Carnage, Hitman, Rish, hello boys from Thunder Beast. 7 but 11, I see you. I do. Hopefully you guys have hit that like button for me. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate you helping me get these scrims, these servers, these players, the teams. Oh yeah, man, get in your seat. Get into your seat. Alright, so this time we are jumping with Do You Know Sprays. 6 eliminations, 725 damage. We'll see where Do You Know, where they drop. So Do You Know Team 19 will be heading down to 19 as soon as it starts. And 1, there it is. I looked over just at the right time. That's unusual for me because I rarely get the timing right on that. Still no updated count. Thank you very much, OBS. I'm not sure what your issue is with me tonight, but you just keep on doing your thing because I got enough issues. We got the strobe light special going on tonight, so that's always exciting. Let me find Sprays down here. Let me get him on your screen. And there he is, tonight's second match. The Miramar match top fragger. Look at that. That wiggle. Let me see you wiggle. Come on, Sprays. What you gonna do? There it is. Alright, so we still have 18 seconds before we head into tonight's third match. Like to ask you once again to hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you get Ghosty into the chat and over to the Unholy Discord server. If you don't head over to the server and put that screenshot in, they don't know. So let's see if we can get that up there. There you go. And see if it'll stay up there long enough for you guys to at least watch where your team drops. We're coming in just from the northwest side of the stadium, coming on down over the top of Danqing and dumping off to that northeast side of Tin Long Garden. I'm afraid to touch anything because the strobe light special is not available at the moment. This is your captain speaking. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what's happening at the stadium. It does look like Rest in Peace Department. I thought they were headed there, but it does not look like they're headed there. So we also have Elastic Extreme. They did get the third player in here, but they're jumping with the Galactic Lords Team 22. Yes. Alright, let me get that off of here. And where are you guys headed? Do you know, or headed down to the racetrack? I could see the racetrack without touching the screen, so they did have another team with them, but it looks like the team pulled away. I can't see which team that was. Where are they? Where did we go from here? So looks like the Neox factory has several teams over the top of it. We'll have to pay attention to see what's happening over there. As soon as our first flight path starts, and we'll get over there and get some double going on. Let's get on over here to the Neox factory. There is your first zone. We're headed all the way to the western side of the map. It is going off the edge, so let's get some side-by-side action going on. We've also got some chaos down at the temples. So let me get some side-by-side going on. We'll figure out the strobe action later. So now, getting all the team picked back up for APG. And we do have all sorts of fights. We've got Carrito! Hello, Carrito. Did you just put down that JS9? It sure looked like you did. I do hear some more JS9s going off as they're coming right up and around. We got Carrito. We got Radaboy right on over here as well. So let's see, where is the mutant grape? The mutant grape is way up on the other side. Here comes the wolves. Ooh, Radaby throwing that molly out there, trying to hold them off before they come on in. We do have the JS9 in Radaby's hand, and oh, he finds Baton, and now he's trying to, oh, he finds a second one. Not only Baton, but he finds Obsession, the first match top fragger. So now we've got two. There goes Obsession. So we still have 22 teams in this, guys. We do have several players over here, though, in the Neox factory. Elemen Tricks is the last one over here in the Neox factory, still trying to come right up and in. So Bisvale up on top over on the right hand side, and I managed to switch right back on over to Fragger. Let's see what's going on, and let's check in on to the Chosen, see what's going on with BMF. We'll stick with him for just a minute. And I just saw one of the Tiny Warriors in here, and Sprays is getting some eliminate. Oh, Trix gets taken down by, who is that? He does get taken down by Radaboy. So let's get on back over on here. Find out what is happening as they're coming up and around. We still have Derek over here. What are you doing, Derek? Don't forget, we got to catch him on tonight's first match, getting that squad wipe. Tiny is right across the way. Let me check in on Tiny Meows. Tiny Meows playing for the Purex Esports, and it looks like they're just trying to get some angles over. And I see some havoc over here. Let's see what kind of havoc you are creating. And he did lose the leopard print and decided to go for some tattoos. So the man with the Riz. And he is over here with Trick. So let's see what Trick is doing. Trick getting ready to throw that. Oh. Throw it, but he caught it. He caught that nade coming in from Team 3. That nade going right up in our face. No, 23, I'm sorry. And that was not him for 4 WT. Havoc down to 1 HP, but he's going to be able to get tricks picked back up. But are you all over here? Oh, they are playing it so unsafe, guys. So unsafe. We've got lost fear. We lost 6666666. So it's just Trick and Havoc over here in the Neox factory. They're gonna have to figure out how to get over there and get their recalls picked back up. I see Radaby right on over here. What you doing? What you doing? I see Team 9 over here as well. Thunder Beast. Palo Z66, and he is babysitting the recall. Look at this. He's waiting for anybody to come on back because we do have all of them still standing for the Thunder Beast. Alright, let's see what's going on right on down here. It looks like we had several teams over here as well. So let's see, what do we have over here? We got Team 7. Team 7, Access. Team 8, Voltar. So let's see what's going on over here with, what's this say? Coops. Oh, that's who you are. So now let's see what else is going on over here. Safety trying to come up and through the Sakura trees, trying to get into that zone. We are in stage 2. So Apollo, let me see what else I can find going on over here. It does look like we've got APG coming up and around. They are moving as a trio. They are sticking together, backing each other up, and it does look like Safety's going to be able to get down and around Voltar. He is absolutely watching where they're going. And you can see that our zone has moved up to the northwest. We do have the northwest zone going on. Let's see what's going on with some Furiosa. Furiosa coming right up and into Purex Esports. So now Derek right over here in a fight. If we click over Cobra. Cobra able to get Radaby. There goes Radaby. So now he should be able to get his teammates picked back up. He does have Veer and Derek coming right up and in with him. But we also have Team 19 Sprays. Here comes the last match top fragger. So Sprays right over here. Do you know? Do you know? Alright, so let's see what else is happening, guys. And Pure having some issues. Shanks. Oh, Shanks going down and getting run over. That was a little bit. Oh, look at this. We're also in the leopard print. Did you steal that? Did you steal it? And look at this. He's going to try to get those sprays onto Luck Esports. As Luck Esports comes up and around the Pure X Esports. Pure X. Oh, right on out of the car by that Neto. Alright, so now let's go ahead and put that map up there, guys. See what I can show you. And I know that's not what you want to see, but it's the best I can do. I'll try to clean that up for you again. But the strobe light special in effect, courtesy of PUBG Mobile Simp. Now up to 4 eliminations over here. 4. Do you know? Do you know me? Do you know me? Uh-oh, Augie, are you supposed to be over here? Where? What is going on? Ooh, what you doing, Havoc? Havoc, look at this upgrade. They managed to get all 4 of them back up on their feet, but now Havoc is over here. I can't handle that anymore. Over here with the Do You Know team. So now let's see what's going on down here. Oh, Voltar, Jot trying to get those shots across the way onto the Rust in Peace Department. Oh, Havoc. Right in the back, Havoc by the Simp. The simp was a simpin'. And so now Fear getting ready to throw those nades right up and over. We do have Jot on his way to the zone. Look at this, just flying across that Rondo map. Boom! Yo! What a nade, Fear. GG. And the spray over onto Leo, and now it's just Cobra. Cobra, I think it's the last one still standing, and here they come right up and in, and there goes! There goes the Arctic Prime Guild out to Upgrade. Upgrade is up to 11 eliminations. Now, the question we all want to know, where are the Wolves? What are the Wolves doing? And it does look like Jot trying to get those shots over onto Team 21. The death of Angels. The death of Angels headed straight in and across. But we still have right on over here. What is going on? Gutsy God, where are you and Unholy? Now is not nap time. Alright, let's see if we can find the Wolves. Here they are, right on down here. Got some Slonic on the screen for you. The Wolves are up to 3 eliminations. Upgrade up to 11. So Upgrade pulling ahead of the Wolves. Upgrade being super aggressive. Fear is up to 5 out of the 11 eliminations on the left hand side of your screen, and Slonic on the right side. So side by side it looks like the same player, but it's not, guys. Read the screen. Fear 13, Team 13 on the left. 14 Wolves Slonic. They're just driving across the same spots. Alright, so let's see. Same car, same everything. Let me scroll on out. See if I can find anything on this fun map. We're still headed up to that northwest side. Let's get on over here to the Alpha 4 Legend. They are in zone. And it looks like the Wolves are coming right on down into Alpha 4 Legend. Look at that. Didn't even realize that's where we were at. And so now let's get some side by side as the Wolves push right up and in onto Alpha 4 Legend. We also have Finial, Team 11 from the back trying to get some of the third party. And we also have the 4W talents over towards that. Woo! Player 5. Keep your head down. So now, let's see. Who's taking all those shots right on over here? Let's see what LMN Trix is doing. Check him out. He's right there on that ridge. Ooh, Player 5. Just saw him just when we switched over. Look at that. And we do have the Doritos from the sky right on down in front of us. Let's see if I can get the map screen up there for you guys. No promises. And you can see the strobe light special in that full effect right there. But you guys can get the idea where your teams are. I'll try to get it to stay there, but you can see that we're headed to the north side of Joutin. Whatever. Alright, so LMN Trix. Look at that. I don't know what he's doing, guys. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. Carrito also in a fight. So now let's see what else I can find. What is happening? Did I just miss a shot from you? The Hitman. The Hitman finding it. And Death of Angels in a fight with the Galactic Lords. Let's see what's happening right on over here. Death of Angels up to 6 eliminations. Getting those mollies right up and in. Trying to come right on in onto... Oh, the Chosen. Oh, that was Beast. Urza. Vortex, my mutant grape, what happened to you? Alright, so let's see if I can find some more fights that are going off. The Chosen right over here with, oh, look at this. Upgrade! Up to 17 eliminations, guys, and I was on the wrong screen. Alright, let's get on over here and see what I can do. Tricks, trying to get everybody picked back up. Let's go. We still have a team over here coming up right up into all this chaos, and we still have all 4 of them from the Wolves in this. The Wolves are up to 5 eliminations, trying to push into the western side of the zone. So we got the Wolves coming in from the west. We've got Upgrade coming in from the east, and all these teams sandwiched right in the middle. I know you guys can't see a lot, but there you go. Give you guys an idea where everything is. 4W Talents in zone. We have Alpha 4 Legend in zone. Death the Angel. Half the team is in zone. We got a foot in the door for Team 8 Voltar down on the southern side. The rest of these teams are pushing, trying to come on in. Let's get on over here, find out what's going on down at this end, and get off the blue light special down here. Alright, coming right up and over. Then this is Velocity Extreme. We got the Phoenix trying to throw some smokes, trying to hold them off. We got Snap taking some shots over at the Death of Angels. Let's not forget our last match, Top Fragger. Let's find Death the Angels. That is not the last match, Top Fragger, but let's just go with it, guys, because it is what it is. Let me see what is happening across with Neverman. Oh, Voltar. So White Hat trying to stay down in the dip. Should be able to get his teammate pick back up these dip. That terrain really nice to work with, and I'm retired, but I am still playing over here, trying to get those shots over into that depth. So we do have the Wolves pushing right up and in. Let me see if I can get this, try to get this map screen back up here for you guys. I'm gonna try. Let's go. So the map screen, there it is. We are closing right up and in down to the top 4 teams now. We've got Team 21, Death of Angels, pushing right up and in. And there goes the Wolves right across, right in front of them. The Obsession! The Obsession right there in front of them. Death of Angels up on the top there. That's slowly coming right up and in. And I'm retired is the last one still standing, trying to come on into the zone. And he's out in the blue too long. I don't think he's going to be able to get this heal off. Oh, it was so close to that. So now we are down to the top 3 teams. We've got the Wolves over here with the 4W Talents and a solo. Look at this. He's got all the clean stuff. He's got a clean level 3 helmet, vest, a P90 with full ammo, and he is creeping right up and in onto the edge as the Wolves are in the fight with the 4W Talent. White Hat coming up and around. Slownik on the other side of that hill. Do they know that he is coming right up and in on top of them? Baton, are you listening to all of this? Slownik, here they come. So now we do have Slownik up to 5 eliminations. Look at this, right there in front of him. Ooh, he got found from 2 different directions. So now let's get on over to Quintuplet 0, whatever you want to call it. And here comes all the Doritos from the sky to keep them separated. gotta keep these up and reading. I know, guys. I know. I'm just doing the best I can. Alright, so the mini red zone just going off. Slonik just not holding off any of those nades. Trying to heal all up. And let's see what else is going on. Baton gets knocked over here. LMN Tricks also knocked. So now it's just up to Slonik. Slonik is the last one still standing, but double or quintuple was just knocked, and it's just up to Slonik. Slonik over here throwing the nades. Ooh, what an aid by Slonik. So now we do have KZZ still right here. It is a 1v1. We got KZZ on the left versus Slonik from the Wolves, and KZZ giving his position away, trying to get those shots with the Slonik coming right up and in, using the Doritos from the sky to try to keep them. Give him that hard cover. Here comes the Molly right up and over him. Slonik taking down Poseidon, throwing those mollies, and it is still a 1v1, and they are just inches away from each other. So KZZ trying to work his way around this ridgeline, trying to find those angles over onto Slonik. Here comes another nade. The nade's going to be right on KZZ's head. Ooh! KZZ down to about 20 HP, and Slonik says, good night. There it is. The Wolves coming in first with 16 total eliminations, 10 more placement points, 26 total points, 26 for the Wolves. The 4 WTs coming in second with 11. Voltar coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out. Forsaken Ishmael, 8 eliminations, 1,469 damage. 8 eliminations in Rondo. GG will be jumping with Forsaken when we come right back for tonight's final match. So make sure you get your screenshots of Ghost over to the Unholy Discord server. It's really important that you get your screenshots put into the green giveaway channel. And I will be right back with tonight's scores going into the final match and our jumping with the Forsaken. Be right back. Luxury over here in a fight with Alpha 4 Legend, the Academy team, but we also have that solo from Team 16. Zero patience. Just showing a lot of patience, in my opinion, just keeping their heads down in all these grooves. So now let's see, we still have 10 teams in this, 10 teams total. And if you look at the map screen, oh, we do have another fight. Exceed is coming right up and in. Do I have Exceed over under this? No, I don't. We're going to have to go and find where Exceed is. Let's see. Did I lose Exceed? I think I lost Exceed. So we still have 10 teams. And let me see if I can find Exceed over on this side. It does look like Insidious are pushing in, doing a really good job keeping their backs clear and keeping an eye on the southwest push into the zone. 7 Deadly Sins just make it in from the south. We've got Nexus Alliance doing the split play around the Fearless 4, as we've also got the Alpha 4 Legend Academy, the duo pushing right up and in. We've got Rest in Peace Department coming in from that northwest side, right up and along. Oh, I found Exceed all the way up to the north. So now let me go ahead and see if I can get Exceed in here as they're trying to come up and in right on top of Team 16. Zero patience. So now let's see. Luxury not having a whole lot of luck with this buggy with no back tires. So now let's get on over here towards the village and find out what's happening with Voltar Esports Mafia trying to hold down the push from Insidious, as Insidious are all trying to come in and cross that eastern edge. We saw them a minute ago, and now it does look like the 7 deadly sins are happening. But oh, right on top, look at that clean shot from Mafia as they're all pushing right up and in onto Voltar. They are the center of zone. So now let's see if we can get another team over here. Let's check in on Insidious as they're pushing right up and it does look like we've got Reyes over here, Red Eyes over there, trying to get some of those shots up and along that way. We've got Zinks across the way, up to 3 eliminations, trying to push right up and in onto the zone. So our zone is so small at this point. We are right over here by the village, and Mafia trying to get those shots over on the Wiz. Does connect some of those shots. Is able to get some of that. Oops, is able to get some of that damage over onto him. So now let's see what I can show you from the top and see what we can see. We've got Team 20 Fearless 4 and Team 19 right on over here with the Alpha 4 Legend Academy. And if we spin this around, you can see the Rest in Peace Department coming right up and in onto Voltari. So those are your 5 teams remaining at the moment. Let's go ahead and scroll on up. Ooh, Saban trying to hold off the push. Red Eyes right on down, and then Red Eyes does get knocked, and I think that was by Nahem right across the way. We still have to fight over here with the Rest in Peace Department coming right up and in. Nahem over on the other side. Looks like Nahem may be able to get this knock. Look at this. He maybe take it out. Insidious by himself. He's coming up with that. There is one more still remaining for Insidious over here. He's been knocking him. But now the Rest in Peace Department over on the left-hand side. Right on down below. Oh, Mafia may have that nade right up and in right behind where Gutsy. No, Gutsy. There goes Gutsy. We still have 90 right on down below that as well. 90 is trying to get right up and over onto all of this as well. Let's switch on over, see what 90 can see. 90 and Wiz trying to come up and in onto Insidious. So let's get on over to Zinks and find out what's happening as 90 and Zinks are starting to face it off. We're down to the top 3 teams, guys. Let's go. Let's see what we could see. Zinks coming up. We still see that we got the Rest in Peace. We got Beast that 90 was trying to get those nades right up and over, and it looks like 90 is holding them off with all of this, and we do have Wiz on that backside. Wiz is also trying to cover 90, but Wiz is also getting shot at by Voltari. And now we are down to the Rest in Peace Department. It is a 2v2 at this point. Mafia trying to find Wiz. Wiz is coming right up and in. 90 in the spot, but we got all 3 of them. It is a 2v3 at the moment. and the Rust in Peace department are pushing up the hill. Oh, we still have red eyes. I thought I saw two, so we still have red eyes over here as well. Also trying to come right up and in and sink, so I have no idea what I just read, so I was off. Way off. Red-eyed Jad, hello. So now let's go. So they are still coming up and in a 90, trying to keep an eye over on top of Insidious as Voltar coming down from the top, and Voltar does get knocked again. We still have a 2v3. Yes, we do. Voltar is still a trio at the top. Wiz gets taken down. 90 popping up and able to get that S12 action. Now he's got him right there in his sight, and so now we're down to and that is it. There it is, guys. So now, hello everyone, and welcome back to tonight's final match of the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. Here are the scores. Wolves Esports pulling ahead with 59 total points. Upgrade only 10 points behind at 49. Death of Angel at 34 total points. There are your scores going into tonight's final match. We have been breaking records lately. We did not make it out of Zone 4 last week. We'll have to see if that happens again. But this time we are jumping with the Forsaken Ishmael. 8 eliminations, 1,469 total points. Let's find that MVP. Where is Ishmael? Let me find you. Where are the Forsaken Ishmael? There you are. And let me find you over here. Whoop. Little fast. There he is, guys. Last match top fragger in the green screen suit. There he is. Alright. There we go. Guys, I've noticed that I've been told that a lot of you have not subscribed, and you're putting your screenshots in there showing that you have not subscribed. You have to be subscribed to this channel, so make sure you do that if you want your name on the wheel of names. So here it is, the final flight path of tonight. We're coming in from that very western edge of Sosnovka military base, going across Ferry Pier Gaka, going over the top of the cube to the east of North and South George, and going out to that western side of the shooting range, dumping off into the water at the far north side. So let me see if we can go without the strobe effect for just this one match. Find out what's happening. We got the Chosen jumping down to Primorse, not too far away from Velocity Extreme, and Team 16, Team Control. They are all right there on top of each other as well. And let's see what's going on with the Forsaken, because the Forsaken headed to Gaka. They did have another team right by him, but it looks like that was Pure X Esports. Alright, so let's head on over here and find out what's going on in Pachinki, because Pachinki is hot. Hot. We've got Alpha 4 Legend dropping. Look at this. We got the Rust in Peace department over here. We have Thunder Beast, Abyssville, Alpha 4 Legends. We got Urza Esports, and Do You Know Me right on over here as well. Our first zone has popped, and we're going over towards that California coastline, where 99% of the players already are. Let me go ahead and find another fight for us, since the screen is not showing us anything good. Let's find out what's happening. They were right over here with Baton, and I see Baton is chasing them down. Look at this. We'll do the side by side. They are chasing them down. Running over Team 20, the Galactic Lords, jumping over at that farm area. And so now the Wolves are already up to 2 eliminations. So now let's see what's going on. We're on Alpha 4 Legend over here, but I see Do You Know Me right over here on top of the church, guys. There we got the Urza Esports right on down below. Do You Know Me? Finding Zeus. So now here comes the mutant grape right up on top. That gets Do You Know Me down to about 5 HP. He does not have a helmet. He's got 1 level, 1 vest, half health. And Vortex is down to 1 HP, trying to still. Oh, Do You Know Me? Has that angle straight on down. Baton trying to get that vehicle. Look at this, and they are way over on that other edge. So now let's see. Looks like we should get an idea what's going on over here in Pachinki. Let's go ahead and get the sky view, guys. Give you an idea of what is happening. We've got Abyss Veil, Carrito trying to push right up in onto Ghost. Ghosty right on down below. Let me see if I can find Ghosty coming around. And I think we lost Carrito. Abyss Veil still on this north side of Pachinki. And look at this, Alpha 4 Legend. Carnage, you got everybody up and around you. Carnage, where are you? Let me check in on you. As you do have not only Thunder Beast to the north side, but you got Alpha 4 Legend. They are all coming right up and in on you. He's got that shotty. Oh, but he gets found from across the way. So we still have the fight going on over here between Thunder Beast and Alpha 4 Legend. So now, ooh, Hitman trying to come right up those stairs. Hitman, oh, Alpha 4 Legend finding the Hitman. So now, Alpha 4 Legend, let's see what's going on with them. They are, how many? 4 eliminations, but Death of Angels has pushed down into Pachinki. They're coming into Pachinki, and they are up to 5 eliminations. They did push up against Urza coming down through that, and did manage to get another elimination as well. So Alpha 4 Legends, all 4 of them still up there fighting against Death of Angel. The Forsaken now in a fight as well. So now let's see if we can find the Forsaken. Where was that fight going on? Did I miss that? And I think I did, but look at this. Ishmael knocked, but they'll be able to get picked back up. And we are up to 4 eliminations over here. We got a fight going down here in Permore. So we've got a fight between the Chosen getting pushed up by Team 22 Velocity Extreme. Let's see what's going on with Rags on the right hand side. We still have the fight in Pachinki. We got player 3 taking those shots right in and across his Death of Angel, trying to push across. Do you know me? Do you know me? Right on over here. Up to 3 eliminate. Oh, 2 of them jumping out. Do you know me? In that perfect position to find the Alpha 4 Legends players. So now Alpha 4 Legend down to just 2 players. We got player 4 and player 1, and they're trying to hold them off as Do you know me? Oh, right in those angles. These guys know all these angles, and look at this Alpha 4 Legend coming out of Pachinki with 8 eliminations. They'll be able to get all 4 of their teammates back up and in onto this. So we are down to 11 teams now. Let's head on over to Razak, where we also have chaos going on. We got APG over here with Excess and Team 11 Finley. Oh, Zeus! Zeus down about 1 HP. So now let's see what else is going on. Let me see. We do have the Galactic Lords coming in, but pretty much everybody else is coming into that zone already. We do have Team 23 coming, or 22 coming out of Primorsk with 5 eliminations. They got an early one on that drop. So got Upgrade now coming in right onto the north side of Razak. Now we do have Upgrade coming in. Excess, Zeus, bottom out, and we've got them coming up and around over right into Team 11 on that hill. Finny, oh, Finny is already up there. It is Mike. Mike is the last one still standing, trying to hold off. Upgrade is Upgrade. Look at that, Team 7. Excess up in that Witcher, or up in the guard shack. Hello, Dweezy. Biggest fan of yours, sitting right here. Your biggest fan is me, Dweezy. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. Let's head on over to Natty. Natty is right in the middle of all this over here in Razak. So now let's see what's going on with Trick. Trick is right up. Oh, it's Fear that's right up here in front of him. Trick is also trying to get in and across, but look at this. Trick. Fear trying to find the guy right there in that guard shack. And Havoc. Havoc, was that you, Havoc? Whoa, Havoc, whoa, coming right up and in on that backside, just pushing his way through everything. The man in the leopard suit, the Riz man himself, trying to, ooh, Trick came right up and in, and Naughty now trying to jump across. We got Havoc. Havoc is right above him. Naughty right into the same house as Havoc. Havoc, where did you go? Here he goes. No, Havoc going down. So Naughty up to 4 eliminations. And we do have Upgrade now down to just a solo. Fear's the last one still standing for Upgrade. And we're down to the top 9 teams. We are still in stage 2. We only have 18, 17 seconds left to stage 2 with 8 teams, 28 players remaining. So now Leo trying to get those angles up onto that ridge line over there as the Galactic Lords come into Razak. Razak, the seat of chaos, this time in the Unholy Thursday night Cash Scrims DeVille. Oh, Naughty trying to get those nades right up and in onto APG. APG in this house. Let's see. You're gonna come across and try to get some more loot. He wants some more loot. Leo down to about 5 HP with Naughty knocking on his door. So Leo also throwing that molly from Naughty. Oh, Leo on fire from that molly, and there goes Leo down to it. So now we are just down to Veer as Naughty is on the outside. Veer trying to stay out of the windows. Naughty come. Naughty up to 6 eliminations. We got to see all of that live, but let's see what else is going on the rest of our map. We are down to 7 teams, and we do have another fight that's going off right on over here with the Wolves. The Wolves coming into Gekka. Dappa, do you know? And Voltar team, or Velocity Extreme. I'm sorry, Velocity Extreme. Team 22. So now, let's go. We do have the Wolves. The Wolves are up to 6 eliminations, but we've got over here Excess. Excess is up to 12 after all the chaos that has happened over here in Rozhok. And we still have the Galactic Lords. It looks like the Galactic Lords are trying to gatekeep, but Naughty is not having it. Sounded funny here in my head. Alright, so now let's see. He's going to go ahead and just make it into it. He's going to go ahead and try to go pick up his teammate right across the way, and I think he's going to be able to get his teammate and get over into zone. We are in stage 3. 1 minute and a half remaining. LAGOP. Hype, 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 hype. Yes. 5 teams remaining. 5 teams. Wolves still right there in center zone. And here we go. It looks like Naughty is getting ready to push right up and in onto the Galactic Lords. The Galactic Lords are just a duo. Brutal. Right above Witherville, both of them right down in here. Naughty trying to figure out where they are. They can hear the footsteps down below and above, and look at that, they're jumping down, they're coming out and around. Naughty up to 6 eliminations. Naughty with that S12 just spraying them down, and there goes Naughty. Zeus, the last one still standing for Excess. Down to about 5 HP and is able to stop the Galactic Lords. Get this heal off, get the res off, and get into zone. The top 4 teams over here. Let's get on over to Pure Junior. They're on the other side of the Wolves. We got the Wolves on the one side. We got Alpha 4 Legend Player 1 going down. Alpha 4 Legend. I think that is it for the Wolves. So now we are down to the top 3 teams. As Alpha 4 Legend right over here in the 1 stacks to the east of Gekka. Alpha 4 Legends. So now we are down to the top 2 teams, and we still have 1 minute left of stage 3. We could be breaking one more record. If they find each other in 1 minute, we could end up with the record-breaking game. Naughty having not fun trying to get across that golf course. Headed over to the Gekka proper. It is a 2v1. Naughty running out of gas. Naughty on the running simulation. So now let's go. So the final 2 teams, if Naughty had some gas in there. There we go, guys. Here we go. We are headed now into the final fight of tonight, the Unholy Thursday night Cash Scrims in stage 4. We still have a minute and a half, and it looks like Tiny Me Yows. Oh, they stopped at the gas or at the clubhouse. So Naughty, it looks like they are coming looking for you. Alright, so we've moved over to the 1 stacks to the east of Gekka again. Now we're headed to the compounds. Can we find them? Naughty, they're looking for you. Tana me. Yes, let's check in on Junior. Hello, Junior. Shanks. Hello, Shanks. And so Naughty Naughty over at the at the golf course right there in the clubhouse. Naughty getting up onto the roof, waiting for them, coming on their way. And we do have the Purex Esports. They are headed the wrong way. Golder. Let's head on over to Meows. Meows was getting kind of close to him. Meows should have heard him, should have seen him. They are right down below. We're getting so close. You guys are so close. Junior 90, you guys are right there on him. Don't you wish you could just reach into the screen and turn them the right direction? Naughty, take a shot. And they're headed through onto the outside of the zone. The zone is still fairly large, guys, because we are in stage 4. So they are so close to each other. You guys saw that they were driving right in front of Naughty. Man, there they are. They're headed right on back. Maybe. It looks like we're staying over here on the western side. So now let's head on over to Junior because we're running out of gas now. Junior and 90Z, they might be headed over to the right direction now. Let's get on the side by side. Naughty, are you going to take those shots? Are you going to take them? Naughty does have a disadvantage. It is a 2v4, but we are in stage 5 now with 1 minute remaining. These guys for Purex Esports, they are out searching everywhere to find them. Looks like maybe Shanks might be getting closer again. Let's check in on Shanks as he's coming up onto this ridge line over here by Pachinki, the slaughterhouse. They are so close to the clubhouse. Do they see them yet? Now, it looks like maybe Shanks might be able to see Zeus over in that edge. So now, let's see. Do they see him? Oh, they're gonna gatekeep him. Naughty, you lost the zone, and now Purex Esports right on top of this. Are they gonna go ahead? Yes, they are. So now everybody knows where Shanks is. Shanks in that seat swap, trying to get. Ooh, one of them's coming on by. Who is that? Taking those shots is Tiny Meows. Tiny Meows on the other side. So now they found each other. We have 5 seconds left remaining. So now let's go. We got Shanks up on that ridge line. We got Tiny Meows with the nade right up and over. Naughty going down. So now it's just up to Zeus. Zeus is the last one for excess. Zeus is out in the blue. And he's not going to have time to get this heal up. He does get the heal up, but there he goes. Purex coming in first with 4 eliminations. Excess coming in second with 14 eliminations. GG Alpha 4 Legends coming in third with 11 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12. There you go. 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21. I'm getting myself all confused. And 22. Going all out. Yes, we watched a lot of them. It was Naughty playing for excess 6 eliminations, 914 damage. I'll be right back with the names for the Wheel of Names and tonight's final unofficial live scores. Be right back. Here we go. We are with the winners. We got, you guys know I can't read at the same time. 7 eliminations for Voltari Esports. Coming in second, Insidious with 11 eliminations. The Rest in Peace Department coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, and 19. Going all out. Tiny Shinky. 6 eliminations, 738 damage. We'll be jumping with the Tiny Warriors when we come out right back for Rondo, our leaderboard shuffle match of tonight. Hi, Green. Good luck with the stream. Thank you, Caesar. Caesar in the chat. Thank you, Caesar. All right, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe. Make sure you get your screenshot of Geo over to the Unholy Discord server, and I will be right back with some scores. Hey, Turbo Esports and Finial. I see one of them from. It looks like we are even able to get Flash Dada picked back up for Nexus Alliance. And he is still the top fragger over here at the Neox factory. We still have Icy going down. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Wheel of Names. Mohammed. Hello. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting the Unholy Thursday Night Cash Scrims. These players, these teams, and me, we all truly appreciate you. Let me get some shuffles in here. Shuffle number 1, shuffle number 2, shuffle number 3. Good luck, everyone. Ooh, LG. I was right on your name. Alright, here we go. And tonight's winner is Black. 030893. Congratulations, you are tonight's winner of UC. All you have to do is go over to the Unholy Discord server, where you put your screenshot, open up a ticket, tell them that you won tonight's UC, give them your user ID number, find it by your name, and they will deposit some UC into your account. Congratulations. Now, are you guys ready to see these insane scores? Coming in first, the Wolves, 74 total points, upgrade 53, Death of Angel at 39 points. There are your scores for tonight. The unofficial scores, they do have time to put in any discrepancies. You know how that goes. But here are the scores. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting us. We love you guys. Have a great night. A fantastic weekend. I will see you soon. Good night, everybody. Love you. Bye.